What we have here is a display of 3 historic and 1 keyboard instrument. What we have here is we've got a harpsichord over here, a late 18th century style piano over here, and a small and then, of course, a Maha. They make them in New York. They also make them in Hamburg, Germany. We know that these instruments were straight. The sound is very small. The clavichord was very small. As you can see, the clavichord is just a rectangular box with strings in it. If I open it up like this, I could put strings in it. On this instrument, there are 2, but there's a catch there. And for that reason, we call it a guitar. Several notes are gotten from one string. For example, F, U, C. That gives us G, and it sounds like this. So the clavichords that we have in the 1700s are 1700 times bigger than the ones we had about 1600 or so. On the harpsichord, it plucks the string, and when I take that jack out, in it is a flexible tongue. And in that tongue is a tiny little asshole. And it was made by a man named Willard Martin from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And he made it from plants, a little 16th century dance. It's said sometimes that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart or Joseph Haydn or the young Ludwig van Beethoven who were black. This is indeed a piano. When I rock the lever, it pushes a little beak here right past a thing called a skateboard, so the hammer can hit the string and then fall right back without making a funk. The hammer heads are covered with deer. If I start by playing really softly and I start to play louder, you're going to hear the actual attack of the sound change. There's no pedal on this instrument like there is on a modern piano. If I want to lift the dampers, I do it with my right knee. If I use my left knee, I can interpose, but this is the chair that Mozart would have played his concertos on. We move now from the South German Viennese style piano to the modern Steinway. In the 1820s, an American named Babcock invented the idea of a metal string that as I move over to the modern piano, we're going to see that nowadays we have a full castration. Now, we have very long, those of us who choose to eat all the instruments.